Alright guys, first of all let me say that everyone knows me for my poetry, my lyrics, and I never consider myself to be a rapper, but I am at heart, because when I write it comes from feelings from within, and there's so much crap out there, man, it's just not even real music, and it bothers me, and there's very few artists out there who are real with it, and but there are good rappers out there, and honestly, I write a lot of rap. I just wrote this. This is just a sample of what I can do. I wrote this in maybe 5 minutes of writing. And this isn't nothing to what I have. But I just wrote this. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to record it for fun. So I hope you like it. Here goes. A random rap. I'm reading it off my laptop, so that's my intro. Can you feel it? Can you deal with it? Don't BS, be real with it. Real possessions called life. Take a step back and prepare for the flight. Because one day you might see the truth. See, you're talking about the dark, but what do you know? See, I was born in the dark with the devil had my throat. See, I was raised in a broken home with no money to eat. So I learned how to throw out my dreams and become a fiend on the streets just to make ends meet. See, I had to grow apart. I didn't have a choice. But as I danced with the devil and I prayed for God's voice, and nothing ever happened. But I knew something was listening. Then I started my path of searching and not just wishing, for the truth of a man comes in many ways. And see, little did I know that the universe had already paid my way to see the truth for what it is. You can't fake experience if it becomes your gift. See, I remember my first visit for God when I was only 10, when I stepped inside of a church and I fell asleep on my bench and something touched me deeper than my soul when I stepped out that church to see a new road, and it had nothing to do with religion or belief. It had to do with loving others and being loving to others and showing endless possibilities of the universe in which I call God. And let me learn some hard lessons about selfishness and greed. But if I experience my path in order for me to see that the human heart only beats if it has blood to bleed, but when you are dead and you are gone, is the only time you will be free. So wake up to life and come and dance with me. Let's talk about the stars and let's breathe with the trees. See, I'm living in my heaven and not make believe, and I'm here and I am present. So let's take a walk on this world. If there's only dark that you see, I'll be there with, but it's my spark to show you love. Love. Not just any love, but love. To help that hopeless man who needs $1 for a beer, and I pray for the rich who are living in fear of losing their money. See, I pray for the weak, and I pray to be strong, and I pray to remain humble, because God knows I have done my wrongs, and I pray for my brother who had a past song, and I pray for God to let me remember that I'm always loved in His darkest hours. It is in these spiritual deaths where I gain my power to endear myself to God for who I am. I'm just another man who shares tears for the world and hope that we will change when only time will tell. So I'm living for a day. See, I may have been born in the dark where the devil had my front, and I battled my demons in search of my soul. But I learned to be strong on that dark road, and I learned to forgive and how to let go. So now, when I've taken a look in the mirror, what do I see? A man of grace in this heaven's jubilee. Damn, that's as far as I got, but now I feel like freestyle. Crazy, huh? I could just flow for hours. Shit, I'm done. Hope you like it. I'm just a man who hopes you understand the plan. I'm out.